Good day, dear light warriors, light keepers, empaths, star seeds, and listeners. Welcome to another edition of Paulio the Arcturian's video. This video is about the power of positive thinking. Under all the diversities and adversaries that we are contending with at this present time in space, there is a very present need of thinking in positive creation. It now is not the time to be undermining our powerful creative abilities. We are much more powerful than what the majority can comprehend at this time of now. All empaths and starseeds and light workers are very familiar with their power of creation, benevolence and sovereignty. So now I shall give you some ideas that will help you to raise your frequency, and other ideas to help you see your day through without being manipulated by what the media and the events of the planet are having on us. So to raise your frequency, one very simple method is to think of something that you love, whether if that's a boyfriend or a girlfriend or your garden, your children, a hobby. If you sit back and relax when you've got a moment of peace and tranquility, and you bring those beautiful moments into your mind and into your being, and you revel within those pleasant, loving, beautiful memories and recollections, then this will raise your frequency, because you are moving into the frequency of love and gratitude. And when you are in the frequency of love and gratitude and acceptance, then you raise your frequency and what you radiate out from you. Another way to raise your frequency is to sit in a place of quietness or with some relaxing orchestral music, and just sit or lie, whatever is most comfortable for you, or just laxing out on your couch or lying on your bed, and bring yourself into a centeredness where there's no happy, no sad, and you're in a place of being. And you can channel your central light column, your prana tube, coming in through your crown and moving down through your spine, through all of your chakra centers, and out through your base or root chakra if you are a man, or your sacral chakra if you are a woman, and down through your earth star portal or chakra and into the crystalline iron core of the planet for grounding. And you can imagine this prana tube flowing through you from the universe. For those that are attuned, we bring them in from the central sun of our galaxy and universe. We also bring these energies through our known and resonant star system and sun, and through our own solar sun, our higher self or oversoul, and through our crown into our being, which lights up our pituitary and pineal gland as well. As we breathe calmly and deeply, and we bring in the light. We breathe in the light, and we hold ourselves in this moment peacefully, without thought, without resentment, without imbalance, without judgment, just to be at one with the moment, to be present with the moment and the here and now. Another way to bring about calm is just sitting in nature and watching the birds, watching the bees, smelling the roses, the flowers and the scents in your garden. This also will raise your frequency. Nature is at one with us. And as we experience the power and the benefits of nature, we experience oneness and our relationship to it. This is very important for the human soul, to be in resonant frequency with nature and to work with nature, to be in nature and to understand nature. Without nature, there is no us. We are all one together. This will also raise your frequency, dear ones. The power of positive thinking. The power of positive thinking is inherently the understanding that all will be well. And this is without judgment, without criticism, and without the beliefs of something happening that has not happened. Positive thinking is in the understanding that all will be well, and it does not hold fear. Positive thinking is about benevolence, love, gratitude, and acceptance, and accepting the place that you're in the here and now. We did not come here with anything material. We have only come here to experience the material, the physical life. We don't really need anything. All we need is us, our consciousness. And when we nurture our consciousness, then we nurture all else. So when the dark ones throw at us all of these adversities that we are currently experiencing, knowing that we are well, happy, and healthy, and in supply of what we need, with that faith in that knowing, it sets us free. An example is that I have lost my investment property, which was meant to be my superannuation. I lost my 5-acre property, which was meant to be my home. And the last 6 months I've been very transient without knowing where a home was going to be on a semi-permanent or permanent basis. But I have kept the faith of my outcomes by knowing that the planet is undergoing massive changes, that the monetary system has to change anyway. And I understand that the build of wealth in the coming years won't mean much anymore anyway. Plus, I do not have the burden of having to pay the mortgages and all the associated bills that goes with that. So I've been freed of these encumbrances, of this need to feed the machine. And through all of this and this loss, I am much freer, and I have kept the faith that all will be supplied in due course. Now I have found a fabulous home with a fabulous housemate, and it's certainly not costing the earth to have it. And now I have stability. And now I have the time to do the things that I truly wish to do, and that is to be of service to you, to inform you and to share my knowledge that I have for you. And this has to be a godsend. I'm not controlled by the machine and by this false matrix that the dark ones have set up to keep us enslaved. I am not enslaved anymore. And I have the faith that you too will come to this understanding, because I know that we are all ascending. We are all mastering our own benevolence, which means that we are becoming more accepting of our situation and of others, more compassionate, more loving, more thankful, and we will help each other survive as the human collective that we are. And I know this. So when I look around myself and I see the grief, the fear and torment, the fighting, the aggression, the competing for toilet paper, we all have to go through this to get to the other side, from the experience into a higher understanding. It's all a wake-up call. So all of this negativity will be transmuted into a positive. And I know this. I believe it. I see it. I am it. Many of us are it, leading the way. Many of us understand these concepts, and every day there's thousands more understanding these concepts and reaching for their benevolent selves. So remaining positive and keeping that in vision and that picture in your mind of richness in thought, richness in love, richness of acceptance, and richness of supporting each other. This is what steers us through the mud and the clay. And eventually we get to the other side with our faith in hand, and we see the sun. We see the forests, and we see the butterflies. Thank you. I love you all, dear ones. If you liked this video, please subscribe, like, and share it. I am doing psychic readings, which is easy to do over the internet via Zoom or Skype. I connect in with your oversoul and your own guides and angels, and I pass messages from them onto you. With the times of lockdown that we may be undertaking and experiencing, now is a perfect time for soul searching and to receive more understandings about yourself, your situation, and avenues that you may undertake to persevere through them and to have the most comfortable ride through it. I leave this with you guys and ladies, guys and gals, is it? Ladies and gentlemen. And I bless you all. My sincere love and gratitude of you all. I thank you for those people that have subscribed to me and stuck with me throughout my whole time as doing this channeling, these channelings and my messages with this medium. And I thank all those that look at my website and educate themselves and get some positive experiences from my website. Incidentally, I also do have affirmations in the shop on the website. I think it was $2.22 for each one. You can view them on the affirmations page. Feel free to read these and see how they resonate with you. And I am planning on doing some more affirmations pages in the very near future. It's something that has been on my mind to do some more updates. So thank you once again, and Namaste.